Am I the asshat for telling my neighbor to grow up, get a life, and get the beep over the fact that I painted my house a color he doesn't like? Ooh. Now, we pull these right from the Reddit feed, and it's from this homeowner's point of view. So here's what he said. I bought a house in a community without an HOA. I wanted my house to be my house, and that includes making it look the way that I want. I chose a neighborhood that already had fun, colorful homes instead of just plain earth tones. I finally got to the point where I could repaint my house, and I picked a soft peachy color with sage, blue, and soft and dark pink accents. Fun and colorful without being too out there. Well, I guess that's who you ask, right? Because my neighbor, he says, Paul, bleeping hates it. And he's been complaining since we started the project. He also has made his opinion known that he hates our front lawn, which has lots of wildflowers, sunflowers, fun garden flags, and a little free library. Each and every time I've told him that I don't care. Truly, I don't. I've suggested a few times that maybe he'd be happier in an HOA community that has control over everything and forces people into earth-toned homes. Paul got angry when I suggested that and said that he's lived in his home for 15 years and shouldn't have to move. I told him, okay, well, you'll have to learn to live with a little color. Well, last weekend I was putting in pavers that my niece, who's 15, and I painted together. There are things like ladybugs, turtles, birds, etc., in fun colors. I adore them, and my niece and I were so excited, and she was excited to be a part of my home. Paul came over to complain yet again, saying that it was an eyesore, and my niece was here, so I just told him, it's time to get up and get the bleep over what I'm doing with my home. I had to be careful saying that. But he did curse. And I'm also taking some curse words out, if you can believe it or not. But
oh my God.
Yeah. So
like B. Arthur reading something.
I know, that's why I'm like, oh, careful. Okay, so he continues. He got even more upset. Yeah, and told me not to talk to him that way. And do I know who he is, etc., etc. I told him to just go away and get a bleeping life. If he has so much free time to whine and moan about a colorful house, maybe he should get a hobby. He stormed off, calling me a nasty piece of work. My niece was cracking up. Anyway, one of the other neighbors came to tell me that he's been flapping his yap about how disrespectful I am to talk to him like that. She told me that she knows he's a pain, but that he has been in the neighborhood forever and it's worth being nice to him. I don't know. Is telling him to get a life that big of a deal? Am I the asshat? 651-641-1071. What say you?
Ooh, and we are keeping a tally of who is voting asshat or not. And
yes.
We will have a definitive answer for you
at the end.
At the end of this segment.
We will Judge Wapner it.
That's right.
Oh.
What do you think,
what are the colors again, Lex?
Okay, so it's a soft, peachy color.
Soft
That's the main color.
Soft peachy.
So, yep,
okay.
with sage, blue, and soft and dark pink accents.
Oh, God, I would.
Wait, can you describe the pink again?
Soft and dark pink. So 2 shades of pink as
one is
accent
much deeper
colors.
than the other.
He also has a little free library and lots of wildflowers and sunflowers and garden flags.
So what you're telling me is a lot.
There's a lot going on in this house, yes. And yard.
I struggle because I personally would not like this. Mm-hmm. I would not like living next to that.
It would be an eyesore.
It would be, yeah, it would drive me a little crazy. However, they do not live in an HOA, in an environment like that. Mm-mm. There really is no power. You attract more flies with honey.
Yeah.
Being confrontational. If your end goal, you may have to suck it up, Buttercup. If your end goal is to eventually get him to compromise in some way, approaching him in that way may not be the best strategy because you are powerless. Nobody can tell him he can't do it. Now, look, if it got into, there's a line in every county or township. Like, let's say he had like 7 cars, unused cars, and
Yes.
then
the
you
county
can
will step in.
get the county involved, and then it's But this is
not that.
It's not that. I don't.
But is he the asshat? Jason.
The neighbor or the neighbor?
Yeah, the guy writing it. The owner of the home, the colorful home, for telling the neighbor just to get a hobby and beep, beep, beep off.
Yeah, I think he is. Oh, God, no, I don't think that.
Okay.
He's not, because if someone came over, he's not.
Okay.
Holly, you're ruling?
Line. Okay, yeah, Holly, what say you?
The person who's writing this is not the asshat because, like Jason outlined, you're not in an HOA. People can do what they want. Now, does that house sound ugly? Yes.
Yeah.
Now, when you were reading off the colors of the house, Alexis, I was like, ooh, that's not going to work.
Oh, putrid is the word.
Yeah.
Putrid.
Yeah, and it's an ugly house. And if that person owns their house, they have the right to make it ugly.
Uh-huh.
Now, getting into a shouting match about it, fine, a little immature, but ultimately I'm voting no, this person is not the asshat.
2
Okay.
votes. Lex, you, before we go to...
asshat, for sure, asshat. I think he is. Look, you can do whatever you want with your house, but you also have to at some point. Now, look, Paul might be annoying and come over all the time, but I think there should be some, using the curse words in excess. I'm telling you, I pulled a lot of them out of his summary here of what happened just for, that's kind of, and if he's writing like that, if he's speaking to him like that, I'd be angry too. Look, you could do whatever you want. Actually, I think maybe the colors might look kind of nice thinking about it. If there's, maybe you keep the pink accents to a minimum, especially if you're in a neighborhood that has other colorful homes. I don't think he is an asshat for that at all. But, you're in a community. You have to live in this community. This guy has been there. It's the other neighbors are saying, there's issues. It's drama that's unnecessary. Try to play a little nicey nice.
Holly,
yes.
I know you're keeping track. I'm switching my vote. I do think he's the asshat. Okay. And then I also want the jury. I think Alexis is the asshat for thinking those colors those colors are okay. Okay. If you want to, Holly, thank you. I want that. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. No.
Really,
and
the landscape. And
Lex. Oh. Yeah. Who do we have, Holly?
Well, you know what? We gotta determine who is the asshat here. We're gonna start with Jonathan.
Jonathan, we have a full house, so let's get to it quick. Asshat or not?
Not sure, but quick story.
No. We need a ruling, Jonathan. We need a rule. Jonathan, I love you, but I literally said we have a full house. We need a ruling quick, my love.
Not the asshat, but I have a problem outside my window where the Jesus people come every single day, and I have to suck it up every single day.
Yeah. I see those people, Jonathan.
I love them. God bless them for what they're doing.
Mm-hmm,
please stop. We're tired of it.
Okay, thank you. He's talking about Bible salesmen. Bye. I love you, Jonathan. Right below us, I live in the same neighborhood. Okay, who's next, Holly?
Emily is next.
Hi, Emily. What do you think of this one?
My initial response was the neighbor is, but I think everybody in this situation is an a-hole, b-hole, c-hole.
Yeah, you're onto something for sure, Emily.
You're voting for everyone, Emily?
Everybody is the asshat.
Okay.
Yay!
The bleeping at. Yeah. Thank you, Emily. Let's go to who's next, Holly?
Going to Kate.
Kate is the pink house neighbor, the asshat.
No, absolutely not. He could
Vote
have
for no.
handled it better. He could have handled it better, but it's his house. He can, you do you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What color is your house,
agree.
Kate? Kate, what color is your house, if you don't mind me asking?
is a super boring tan.
Oh, beautiful. We got to love it. God loves a terrier and God loves tan houses. Thank you. Let's Claire is the pink house neighbor the asshat?
No, not at all. I agree with the last caller. The bottom line is that why people buy their own homes is because it's theirs. And we've just got to stop. There's so much more to be concerned about in this world than what the color of your neighbor's house is.
Mm.
Yeah, you're Claire. You know what? I agree with you on that one.
True.
I have a feeling Claire has a very conventional gray or tan house as well. I was getting that reading from her. Okay, Alexis was a good one.
Wow, what's the tally? Huh?
Yeah, Judge Wapner, what's the ruling here?
The results are in. You are not the asshat.
All right.
Yeah, with a vote of 5-3, not the asshat.
Pink house neighbor.
It's actually peach, and the pinks are just accents.
Okay, Holly, she gets 2 votes for asshat.
Fine. There we go. 1, 2. I am on Pinterest right now.
Okay.
Looking at sage green and peach together. There is no room for pink. Literally no room for pink in this color palette.
No, Lex. Will you please retract your Will you please retract your statement?
I shan't.
Now, you two, Holly, do you mind if I take 1 minute of your dirt alert?
Please.
Okay. Colin had a great idea because again, I'm still reeling from Alexis thinking that house would look okay from our Am I the Asshat? Oh God. She's really upset me. So I have used my AI to create this house.
Okay.
A house with these specifications, okay?
Cool.
Again, if you have missed Am I the Asshat, download the podcast a little bit later. Shameless plug.
Yes.
Okay, Holly and Alexis, are you ready to receive this photograph?
Yeah, are you going to text it to us or put it in the
I'm
grid?
texting it to you right now.
Let me get my phone ready.
This is what AI created with the specifications that the neighbor used to describe his neighbor's house. Okay?
Okay.
So I have texted it to you. You should be receiving it momentarily. Again, Am I the Asshat? Download a little bit earlier. It was a Victorian style house.
That's better than I thought.
With it's peach. Okay.
This is
Holly.
better than I thought.
Okay, Holly. Did she just say that?
She sure did.
Okay. Hollywood
Especially if
is
it's a Victorian home. You can have so much fun with Victorian homes.
They should be 5 colors, but I'm just saying, Holly, what do you think?
If this house was on the beach and was in a beach community, I would give it a pass. However, if I saw this house in my neighborhood, I'd be like, yeah, that's that ugly peach house.
Yeah,
We all
me
know
too.
That one.
But look at Alexis's face. She does not mind this. She does not mind. Thank you. I knew it.
I live in this house. I love Victorian style, but when you can have fun with that, and now look, if I was really upsetting the neighbors, I might take pause because I do want to be part of this community, and I might not. But still, I don't see why this would be considered an eyesore.
Oh my God.
Especially if you're in a neighborhood. You did mention that there are other homes that are colorful. It's not like you're the only one and everyone is beige.
This color combo is not a reason to get upset with your neighbor and get into massive verbal arguments with them and swear each other out. But you can do a little passive aggressive. Oh, the house is the pink.
That's can you believe that?
That's where they live.
Anyway, I just saw it, Holly. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, the other thing that I was wondering about when I was reading this, he's got the wildflowers. He's got a free library. We always, at least I have really good feelings about those free libraries. I wonder if neighbors get annoyed with people stopping and taking a book and leaving a book.
I don't think the traffic is that heavy for that.
You don't think
I think it's the colors. No, I think the lead is the Punky Brewster, the Punky Brewster house.
Thank you. I live in a neighborhood. Alexis, I live in a neighborhood with a lot of little free libraries, and not once since I've lived there, I thought, wow, the foot traffic in front of this house is really good. The little free library, dang.
Oh, God, it's like a Raising Cane's. What is this? Did they open a Chick-fil-A around this neighborhood?
Yeah, like around the corner for this wet copy of Danielle Steele.
Ew, gross.
Oh my God! They have this little library has the Thornbirds, Holly. Look, it's the Thornbirds.
It's such a popular book.
Yeah, that's why I saw that fist fight on the corner the other day.
Oh, Lex, I couldn't love you more.
Oh.
Anyway, Holly, I'm
You know
sorry.
what?
I didn't
We're
mean
gonna
to.
send this picture to Q. We're gonna put it on the My Talk.
Oh, for a poll.
Team, which team okay, yes, please let us know what you think. Would you, okay, what's the question? Would you live there?
I don't know.
Would this annoy you if your neighbor had this color?
Yes,
How about
that's
it's
it.
Just, is this house ugly?
Is it?
Oh,
That's all we need to know. Is this house ugly?
I'll send it to him, Jace.
okay.
And
Is
we'll
this
ask
house-
the question?
Is this house ugly?
Yes.
We got to put it up.
And it will be on, so just search for My Talk 1071, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all the things.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You know what? We're going to settle this.
Say we're from a different show. We have a better chance. Just put it.
Yeah, we can't manipulate the vote. We can't be like, well, Alexis loves it and
Yeah.
Jason hates it. No,
Yeah.
just is this house ugly?
Okay.
Yeah.
That
Is
is
Oh.
this house ugly? Oh, we're not
Ugly.
gonna even say which team are you on.
No.
Maybe ugly.
Oh.
I don't know. I feel like ugly.
Oh,
also
not
goes
ugly.
with-
Yeah.
Okay.
Do
Would this-
you like this house?
Would you mind living next to this house?
Okay, that's
Oh, there you go. Okay,
Jason,
Would you
Okay.
mind
All right.
living next to
Would
this
you
house?
mind living next to this house? Okay. All right.
Okay.
Would you mind?
And I really want some votes.
yeah.
I want to see. And again,
9 will, yeah.
Colin, thank you for that idea of jumping on the old artificial intelligence.
Yeah. Wow. Look at that.
It's coming in
Using
handy.
AI for good.
Well, I mean, yeah. Yeah. We're
Helping
gonna-
me envision this beautiful home.
Holly, I'm so sorry. We totally took over the dirt alert there, but I apologize. Yeah.